Introducing our first ever Mahj the Mag speed round with Donna Kassman from Modern Mahjong. All right, are you ready, Donna?
Yes.
All right. Who taught you how to play?
So my neighborhood friends at the local temple.
What's your dream foursome?
Well, it's going to sound corny because most people would say, an actress, a famous person. My dream foursome would be my grandmother, my mother, and my aunt playing on Cape Cod. We did every summer, and that would be my dream foursome.
What is your biggest Mahj pet peeve?
We've discussed some of them today. There's so many. I would say birdie bam is a big one of mine.
Your favorite place to play?
Um, Dara and I have played so many places on a train, on a plane, in airports. I love to play at someone's home where we can host my house, Dara's house, where we can host and relax and have fun.
How many times a week do you play?
Well, Dara and I unfortunately are so busy. We only get to play one time a week at one of our houses. And I'd love to play more, but we're busy teaching. So
Do you have a favorite section of the card?
that's a good one. I mean, I always like the year section. So this year will be interesting because there'll be twos, zeros, and sixes. So it'll be interesting between that section and the 2, 4, 6, 8. You're going to need a lot of twos and sixes. So I like the year hands. So
Do you have a least favorite section of the card?
um, not really. I don't like that they put in the addition hands within the sections. I liked it better when there was a addition or multiplication hands separate. So I don't like when they hide it within the sections. But
Um, do you have a favorite Mahj snack?
oh. Well, we've talked about vintage tiles. I don't like people eating when we play. And if we do have snacks, then I always like it not to be like dirty on your hands, like melted chocolate or like Cheeto dust or something. So we try to do clean snacks that won't get the tiles dirty.
What profession other than Mahjong would you want to attempt?
Oh wow, this is really personal. I always wanted to write a book, a fiction book, so I would like to be a writer. Or I always thought I'd be a Broadway singer, but I can't sing, so that's not gonna happen.
And if you weren't in the Mahjong business, what would you be doing right now?
Wow. I would probably be trying to write a novel. So and commit to that because it's a full-time job to do that. So that's what I would be doing. And traveling a lot.
Thanks so much for playing, Donna.
Thank you.
All right, now we've got next speed round with Dara Collins from Modern Mahjong. Dara, who taught you how to play?
Originally by osmosis, my mom, and then the same group that Donna learned with from the local temple.
And who's your dream foursome?
And by the way, I feel like I should have had the Family Feud like earplugs on because I feel
Like, that'd be great. We should add that prompt.
Yeah.
we should add that.
So should I go with the what you said traditional? Maybe Julia Roberts, Sarah Jessica Parker, and I'll throw my mom and Donna in because we need a better. So
Who do you think would be the best player out of that group?
oh, my mom.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Dara, but
What's your biggest pet peeve?
People's, and I hope I'm not projecting here, but I think people's inability to, when we show them that the rule is incorrect, to adjust to that. A lot of times people are so, but my teacher taught me this. Even with the Charleston, when people were saying that you don't get a courtesy pass after if someone stops it, we had the most heated discussion in Mahjong community about it. And finally, we just had to put, in the answer and turn off commenting. So
I can't believe you get back talk. I would not back talk you.
Oh, we get challenged. Sorry. I know this is the round, but that's a whole other podcast. Oh, big time.
What's your favorite place to play?
I think anywhere I'm traveling, just finding new places to play and just being invited into other people's either groups or homes. And what's amazing is you could take a video recorder and the exact same expressions, comments, laughs, jokes, bonding community, New York to California and everywhere in between.
How often do you actually get to play?
Only once a week while I'm home, but when I travel, many times. So that's part of the reason I like.
Favorite section of the Mahjong card?
I always tell people to start with singles and pairs because there's an invisible line between that section and every other section, usually the concealed. And then that way you have a backup if it's not working out. And then my other favorite's quints if I happen
Quince.
jokers.
Oh, I never play quints.
Sarah loves quince.
What's your least favorite section of the card?
So I don't really have a least favorite, but my least favorite to teach is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, because I think the odd, especially this year, when you switch the suits, it's a little confusing to new players. I think that's the hardest one to kind of get them, only like the patterns this year, not every year.
That's my least favorite section of the card. That confuses me every single time.
But doesn't it always feel like you have the 5s, but they're not in the suit you need them to be in, or you
Yeah.
have,
Yeah. Do you have a favorite Mahjong snack, or are you also opposed to snacking while playing?
so it's funny, it depends on where we go. When we're home, our group actually breaks for lunch. And then my friend Linda would probably think that's blasphemy because they just have food on the side and the 5th player just sits and eats while they're out. So yeah, no, I don't really have a favorite one.
What profession other than your own would you want to attempt?
Oh, great question. I retired from law, so that's out. And you know, it's funny, Donna, I never knew that about you with Broadway, but I guess maybe acting, but I
Look at you two.
yeah, we're gonna take it on the road. We're gonna do Mahjong.
We're actually learning about each other in this because we didn't ask each other these questions beforehand. So yeah.
And if you were doing Mahjong right now and being in the Mahjong business, what would you be doing?
So this is kind of funny because Donna knows the answer is canasta, but that's only because of the Mahjong business. So I don't know if that counts. But because through our Zoom talks on Mahjong, I connected totally coincidentally with Donna Miller Small. So they're both Donna Millers, and I wrote a canasta book with her, which is such a small world that they're both Donna Millers and great to work with.